time and I'm fucking hungover.
Hey everyone, my name is Alex. Welcome
to another show.
Welcome to the fucking show.
And I'm really hungover. I have a cold sweat in my head.
So yesterday was his birthday and they went out and celebrated. All day actually. They went out and celebrated all day yesterday.
It was debauchery.
So he's a little bit, not under the weather, but you know, he's a little hungover.
Cold sweat. So we're doing another Pilsner episode, but this is what makes it unique because this is Italian Pilsners. And it's weirdly, it all came out at the same time, about 2 weeks ago, roughly around the Sopranos movie came out. So I am assuming that's why everyone released an Italian Pilsner. But these are the three that I enjoyed from locally, and we're just going to compare it to see how they goes. We got Gorlami from Equal Parts, Gabagool from Back Pew, and Bravissimo from Holler. All very local, all very small. I'll make a lot of really good beers, especially Equal Parts. A lot of their beers are named after movie references, and unless you've seen the movie, you won't get it. Like this is,
take the wildest of guesses. Gorlami.
They have like small, like you really have to dig deep to know these. Dick Jones is my favorite one because that's clearly RoboCop. They have a picture of him on there.
Where's this located?
It's off of Harrisburg.
Oh, so it's okay. So it's
yeah.
Okay.
It's very small. During the Astros game, they let you park there for free as long as you buy a beer from them. They'll comp your parking. You can just take the train because the light rail's right next to it.
Okay.
So that's what they've been doing for people, especially for day games. So I did that one time. I went there, parked my car, got a few beers. They gave my comp, took the light rail, came back, got more beer.
That's nice.
So. It's good.
Did you drink the beer on the fucking way to the game or something?
No, I sat there and chugged it because the light rail was every 15 minutes.
Alright.
So I chugged a few and then came back and drink. They don't let you out.
Oh, okay. So you bought it and you were outside, like outside of the property.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so you were breaking the law.
They give you a glass and they give you a pint, but they also sell 6-pack there and shit. But you can't drink a 6-pack.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The train is a different story.
We all know that.
Alright, so which one you want to start with?
Birthday boy's picking, whatever you want, man.
Let's do the Gorlami. I had to ask someone, I think I asked Back Pew or Holler, about what's the difference between German and Italian Pilsner. And essentially it's the most simplest way for them. It's the herb that they get is Italian herb. I forget the actual name of it, but that's what's added into it, and it gives it a more citrus profile. So a lot of these supposed to taste citrusy. That's the big thing over there, and it makes sense because I think their favorite wine over there is limoncello.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah.
That's super. It's like hard candy. It's like melted hard candy. So super sweet, super citrusy. And
yeah, I think a lot of their like liqueurs are mainly. Like their liquor, any liquor that comes out of Italy is kind of like fruity a little bit, you know?
They're real big on meads, they're real big on honey wine.
Yeah, and like lemony, yeah.
Because I think that's their main export is lemons and olives.
I don't know about that.
I don't know either.
I'm not.
We're not educated on this.
I'm not.
I don't know shit about fuck.
But I do know a little bit about, booze, and I know for a fact that a lot of the booze that comes out of Italy is like liquor wise, is like real fruit. It's not.
I believe it. All right, before we get into it, we wondering why we pretty much damn near dressing like, because the Astros in the fucking playoffs.
Astros.
We look like we might sweep this series, and then I probably just jinxed it.
You probably did. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just end this show now and take this to the skull.
So we're doing one can because this is not the only thing we're drinking today, and I want to do a marathon. A marathon and a race. So we're sharing a can. Besides, it's 16 ounces. That's more than enough.
Gorlami.
I love that movie. That's such an underrated Quentin Tarantino movie.
No, it's not.
People don't forgotten about it because a lot of people complain because they don't like reading subtitles. So it won an Oscar, but people don't like it because of subtitles. Like right now, the big ones is Once Upon a Time and Django for two separate reasons.
You know what? Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah. So for somehow, some way, Inglourious Basterds just got pushed back.
It did kind of fall through the cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like the cult classic for him is Reservoir.
Reservoir Dogs is a cult classic. Not a lot of people like it. I love that movie.
I prefer it over Pulp Fiction.
I do too.
I think Pulp Fiction is a good movie. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it made him his name.
But
Reservoir
Dogs is like the badass movie. Man.
So it's so good that he's thinking about remaking it as his last movie, but changing it up completely with like an all black.
That'd be interesting.
With an all black cast.
Really.
So I'm just like, what the fuck?
That'd be interesting, man. I mean,
so it's up there. You know, his crazy ass would probably do it. That's for the shits and giggles.
All right, guys. So Gorlami by who?
Equal Parts.
Equal Parts.
Formerly known as Sigma.
Ligma. Cheers. Damn.
It's actually not bad.
It's all right. It's very.
I'm not a fan of the aftertaste.
Yeah, that's what it is.
The aftertaste kind of tastes reminds me of Budweiser. I do love the color on this though. It's very clear.
It's light.
It's very crisp. There's no head foam on it, so it's fucking smooth. But it's not as citrusy as I thought it would be.
No.
It's very light on the palate.
I feel like kind of like I feel like it's kind of like on this border on this. Remember what I said? I told you. I said it has a little bit of a IPA taste to it, a little. So I guess hoppy a little. To me at least. I mean, obviously you were tasting something else, but
yeah. Well, I don't taste the hop necessarily. I taste that I don't know what it is in Budweiser that they use, but it has a real bite at the end, but it's not a dry hop. It's not a bad beer, and it's for that area. I mean, if you live in that area, I suggest you get it. They were telling me they were running out, so apparently it's a big hit in that area.
Gorlami.
They were originally going to put the picture of Brad Pitt on here, but they got cease and desist.
So no, don't do that, man.
How would you rate this one? 1 out of 5.
Strong 2.
I'm not as mean. I'll give it a 3.
Strong 2. Probably because it is light. I'll give them that, but I don't know, man. I was expecting it to be a little harder.
I was. That's the one thing that kind of. I'm okay. I mean, 2.5. I'll do it a 2.5 because I did high.
The thing is, it's not that I don't like. I feel like it has a harsh aftertaste to it,
and that's what kills it. I mean,
so
I don't taste it that much in this one. I do taste it a lot in this one. So I have to recompare it now.
Right.
But this one really stands out. 2.5. 2.
Yeah, I give it a 2.
Alright. Move on to the next. This is from Holler Brewery. Holler Brewery is over there in off of Taylor in I-10. And they have the silos. So that's where Holler is located at. They really make a lot of good movies. Just like Equal Parts, they do make a lot of references to movies as well. One of my favorite is an Austin Powers reference. Is Mary Kaylee on a cold winter night.
Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day.
Yeah.
So one of their beers called that, and it's a honey.
He was trying to make sure you could stiffy.
All right, so Bravo. I actually did Bravissimo, and this is another Italian Pilsner. This is actually stronger than this. So this is a 5.1.
Okay.
And this is a 5.3. So now we're just talking in decimals here. And then the Gabagool is a 4.8. So it's actually, they got some levels here going on. So technically this is the strongest one. So maybe that's why you felt that harshness on it. It's a little stronger.
Probably, yeah.
Alright.
I mean, it makes sense.
Right off the bat, this is darker. Bravissimo. Bravo.
Bravissimo!
I'm just amazed how dark this beer looks.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cheers.
This looks like fucking white wine.
Yeah.
All right, the smell is a lot better than Gololami. Oh yeah. I don't know where you get that harsh taste from.
Okay, yeah. This does taste better than this. So for comparison, I'm sorry, equal parts. I'm sorry.
They have better beers, trust me.
But I'm not saying it's like the worst beer I've had.
Nah.
All right.
This again.
I give it a 3.5.
Oh yeah, I'll give it a 3.
I give it a 3.5. Only because I feel like I was a little harsh on this, but now that I've tasted this, I feel like it justifies that.
It's a crazy difference, and I don't know whether because the 2 extra decimal points made the giant difference. It's clearly darker.
Oh, yeah.
They clearly added something more into it. It tastes more like a lemon. No, not lemon chop. It's very more citrusy than that one.
Yeah.
That was more watered down, in my opinion. This is like
that's probably why the color is so light then.
And this is just right off the bat you can take the lemon citrus in it. You can just taste it off the bat. You can smell it too. And I even taste a little bit of orange peels in it too. So,
damn man, I just smell beer. No, I'm not trying to,
No, but that's just.
My thing is like I wish I could smell stuff like that, and to a certain extent I kind of can, but like to go more deeper, you say you can smell the orange peel. Like damn,
I can smell. I can taste.
I can. Well, okay. To be fair, right now I can barely even smell anything. All right, my allergies.
Well, what does your taste say?
So no, I can smell. I can taste the citrus a little bit. It's definitely higher on here than it was on here, if this had any at all. But yeah, I can taste it in here.
Yes. Like I said, the only thing the real takeaway from this one was not the actual taste; it was the aftertaste.
And it's definitely not.
And this one doesn't have an aftertaste.
It's definitely a pilsner because you can
get that wheat.
That little bit of a no. So like the last episode that we did, we were talking about how pilsners typically have a little bit of a skunky smell to it.
Yeah. So
in my opinion, not only does a pilsner have a skunky smell, it kind of has like when you taste it, you're always kind of trying to get your finger on that. Like, what is that? Like, I feel like if you were to ever taste skunky smell, a pilsner is what it is.
It's close enough. So I'm actually enjoying this beer. I don't know if it was that night I was just too drunk already.
We were too drunk. We just weren't even
appreciate it.
No,
I enjoy this beer a lot.
Don't lie, we were, man. We had a lot to drink that night, and I think okay, so obviously we're coming into this segment on an empty palate.
Yeah,
right?
Which is actually good.
Yeah, of course. That night, we were fucking taking them from every way that we could, man. We were going. I stole Alan's lighter. Hi, Alan. I stole your lighter, bro.
Like, son of a bitch.
I knew it.
I thought it was just me.
I knew he had it.
He's in a good place.
You see, babe? I told you he took it.
So right now, Bravissimo is number 1. But I have a feeling that's not going to last too long.
It's not going to last too long. If I may.
Go ahead.
So, Back Pew made a commemorative beer, I guess, like he said, for the movie, The Many Saints of Newark. But also, I feel like it kind of came out around close to his birthday. And, now that I think about it, I think the movie was supposed to come out on his birthday.
Then it got pushed back.
Then it got pushed back. And then it got pushed back again. And then it got, pushed up. It got pushed back. Got pushed back again, and then it got pushed up. So like it came back, and then it just stayed at the date that it was set to come out. So it's called Gabagool. It's obviously inspired by The Sopranos.
Who ate all the gabagool?
No more gabagool for you. The doctor said it's bad for you.
I don't give a.
Gabagool is a slither of meat. What is that? It's a pork, right?
Gabagool, yeah, it's a deli meat. It's a capachul, something like that. But I guess they Italian Americans, I guess more like
it's like an appetizer. It's like snacks.
More like up northeast, they say gabagool because I guess whenever they pronounce it, it kind of comes out like that. I'm not sure.
We don't got any gabagool, okay? So shut the
All right already. What do you gotta break my bull?
But gabagool is delicious.
Did the Italians make the fucking Monte Cristo? Or that's French. Monte Cristo.
Sandwich.
Yeah. Is that Italian or
I
French?
want to say, I think it's Italian.
Yes, pour the fucking beer.
All right, so we're using the fancy little rock glasses because I'm out of small glasses. This will obviously be a lot lighter because this is a 4.8.
So Gabagool from Back Pew over here in Porter, Texas, just outside of Houston, one of the suburbs,
And
northeast.
it's loosely ported because literally Kingwood's like a block away.
Yeah, it's like
So
at the border, man.
So it's how you feel. Yeah.
Literally like the little county road that leads
Yeah.
up to it, man. So it's like right there.
And it's
But
literally it's a church.
it's an old
Actual
chapel.
church.
It's an old chapel that they converted from a church to a brewery.
And it's you can tell they're very popular out there. They have a lot of people. It's family friendly. They have bounce houses and shit out there.
It's a nice place. We went there.
If I lived out there, I'd definitely be going there a lot. If I lived out there.
It's very far from where we live.
Yeah.
From where you live, it's very, very far. From where I live, it's still far.
That should also tell you because I've reviewed a few of their beers before. One of my favorite beers that they had was the Me, and that's the one for they acknowledged Ricky Bobby.
Okay.
And it was the Me car when it had the Bobcat on it.
Oh, okay.
And that was a Dumpledork beer, and that's the monk beer that they used whenever they're doing Lent.
Okay.
And so that was a really good beer. That was really strong. My dad got fucked up on one beer of it. So
Meat?
no, it's called a Dumpledork beer. Think of it like a Shiner Black, but with higher concentrated alcohol. It's
Okay.
like it's 15%, I think it was.
Okay.
And the monks used to drink it during Lent because for the monks during Lent, they're not allowed to do anything but drink beer. And they specifically made that beer because it has the calories that it needs for them to survive.
Right.
So drink one beer a day. And yeah, and they just call it Me because I guess they just like Ricky Bobby.
Okay.
I'll show you the can in a minute. I still have it. All right.
Gabagool.
Gabagool.
Italian Pilsner by Back Pew Brewery.
You know what? It's weird. This looks like scotch. I like, especially in this glass.
It looks like apple juice to me.
No, but
It's about to get drank like apple. Yeah, taste.
this now the taste profile most likely.
Salud. Oh yeah.
It's just,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just so smooth. It is.
That is good.
very smooth.
Come on,
I
man.
mean, I'm not denying it.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not denying. I mean, this one has.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Go ahead with the references. Go ahead with the references. Let loose. Like this one is a darker palette. It has a richer beginning and it just settles out.
Yeah.
So no bad aftertaste. But this one just evens. It's just well balanced. I don't know what it is exactly because I'm not really into pilsners like that. But it's just really well balanced from the beginning to the end. It's a consistent taste.
It's really good.
And there is no aftertaste. There is no bitterness. It's just a smooth fucking beer.
It's smooth, man.
Do you really need to make it year round? I don't know if they'd be legally allowed to make it year round. I'm pretty sure this is a one-off. It's kind of it sucks.
I mean, if they were to bring it back, they obviously bring it back as a different name. If the name
Different
is,
name, or
if the
at
name
least
is
pull what they did, just give it a random fucking logo.
right, like if the name is an issue, obviously change the name. But obviously the picture might be an
The
issue.
picture will be the issue.
The logo, I mean, but they should.
Which
they
is,
should
if
really,
people can't see well, there will be a zoom up version of it. It's pretty much Tony Soprano, or what's his name? His full name?
James Gandolfini as Tony Soprano in the Soprano
some respect
household.
Looking for Gabagool.
So the picture is, in his home. For the people that have watched The Sopranos, there's a picture of him in his kitchen, late at night in a bathrobe, rummaging through the fridge.
I already know you say 5.5?
4.5, 5.
4.5.
4.5 or 5. I'm leaning more on.
I'm just impressed by the color.
I'm leaning more on like close to 5. I'm shit, maybe 4.75, man. Because it's a really good beer. And I'm not saying. I want to say a 5 only because it's not available all year round. It's like a special edition, and it pisses me off, man.
They're gonna have to bring it back. They have to bring back the other one too, but I'm pretty sure if this is popular as it is, because I heard it is. I mean, even the couple places that did buy it on wholesale to sell it, they sold out in a day.
Yeah.
So I know it was because they're doing a watch party, and they're like, I want to watch it with this.
Maybe because that's what I did whenever I bought the.
I did it with a bunch of Game of Thrones.
I went to a friend's house to watch the movie and popped the motherfuckers open, man.
Like, this is so cool. Like gabagool watching. I'm gonna give it a.
We had some baked ziti and some gabagool beer.
The gabagool.
I don't really know what that is.
You know, gabagool.
I don't have to have
What he's
that.
trying to say is gabagool.
Got it.
I'm gonna give it a good 4 because it's like I said, it's extremely well balanced. Which does it have? This has honestly, my opinion. I'm sorry. This has a richer flavor, but this has a more balanced palate, which is it's consistent.
I mean, it's your opinion. It's wrong, but it's your opinion.
No, it doesn't. But that's why it has a higher grading. That's the only reason why I'm giving it a higher grading. I'm giving it a 4 because it's a constant. Like it doesn't die out. This dies out.
Is for you. For you, it's 1, 2,
No,
3.
this is still 1, 2,
Oh, okay.
3. But the reason I'm calling this like this is the zebra gum. You remember zebra gum?
Oh yeah.
Where
Yeah.
The flavor lasts for like 2 seconds
Right.
and it
Yeah.
disappears.
Oh god.
That's what this reminds me of. Like it has a rich flavor and then it just disappears.
Right.
This is consistent. So if the flavor doesn't pop like this, but it's a constant flow.
Oh yeah. Oh
So-
yeah. I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. I still give it a 4.75. Shit, I want to give it a 5, man. Only because I don't have any more. It's
Give me more!
Yeah, I call it me being resentful or whatever, man. I don't care, but you know.
Some Brittany says it.
Back pew, bring out some more gabagool.
I got 2 gabagool. Gabagool. Ah, and a pretzel.
This is not saying that fucking Equal Parts is horrible or Holler is horrible. People know how much I love Holler. They make great fucking barley wine. They make good ass stouts. Equal Parts, this is for all you hop heads out there, they make really good IPAs, really good haze. I know you don't care about that shit.
I don't care for that.
But they do make a lot of good IPAs and also make really good coffee beer. Barrier in Space is by far my favorite coffee beer this whole city has to offer. And that's coffee beer aged in fucking whiskey. It is really fucking good. You don't even taste the whiskey.
So like,
Really
yeah,
good.
for sure, and we're in no shape or form trying to
Yeah, so what we're saying about, but for this particular,
discourage this brewery, like this one just
it's just it's
wasn't
not
all
wasn't meant
that.
to be. This is not their expertise. Let's say it like that. And clearly, Back Pew put some love behind this one.
Back pew nailed it.
Put some love behind it.
They
Put some respect on
yeah, they put some respect on it.
Put some respect on my name.
it. This is your winner. Chicken dinner.
Gabagool.
The infamous Alex ranking on all these beers the last few times we've done it is it better than the Modelo?
So everybody should know at this point, and a lot of like my friends know, probably all my friends know, my favorite beer is always gonna be Modelo Especial. Okay,
Sponsor me.
give me free stuff. I want swag. So the question that is always asked is this better than Modelo?
Now, you just had a Gabagool, which is the winner of this little
Right.
thing. So let's see.
Is Gabagool better than? It's not. Modelo's better. So Modelo, man, makes a great beer. I swear to God. I don't need to fucking tell them though, because I mean, it sells itself. Hey man, they got these like really dope Dia de los Muertos edition cans. This is fucking dope, man. I want to put this shit on my arm. So guys, thank you for joining us, man.
Yeah, so clearly the winner of this is gonna be Back Pew's Gabagool, but Alex's opinion, it's not better than Modelo. So Modelo's still winning. The streak is still going strong.
Gabagool though,
It's a great beer.
has a like it just.
If you guys want to make a trip out of it, if you want to make a trip out of it, go. If you don't live in Kingwood or Porter, just check it out. It's a beautiful fucking establishment. They're really friendly out there.
If you do not live in the area and you want to try it, I recommend that you tweet Back Pew or call Back Pew, send a message on Instagram, DM them saying, hey, get some more Gabagool in.
I want my Gabagool. You my
All right.
Gabagool.
Yeah. So
With that being said, the winner of the winner, all these are great.
but Gabagool takes the cake out of these three.
Till next time, my friends, drink safe, drink smart, and drink responsibly.
Go.